Hey, Dale. What's up, man? What the freak? Music in my ear, please. Any Colorado Open? I don't think we have. Only one item open. Let's see here. Everything is full besides a few spots that a couple people had up for sale. Let me see if any of them are Colorado. But the only thing that's open is the Palat spot for the Devil's Fanatics Premium for $7. It was it was the only solo. Everything else is filled up. Let me check really quick on the Facebook post. Nick, you got it. This must be what Christian was talking about, these little purple crowns. What the freak are these? It's just the Devils player that was available to pull out, but Nick just claimed them. So let me see the solos that were up, Dale, and we can see if any of them are Colorado. Give me a second. This little crown thing is going to bug me. What is that? Something new, huh? Checking. My computer's not pulling it up, so let's see here. Those are up for sale. Those are up for trade. Josh Jung, Jacob deGrom, and Nolan Arenado. So Nolan Arenado could, I don't know. It could be either. It's not a pictured one, so but that's what I did the randoms as 4. I think it should be $3, right? Because these are 15. And there's 5 of them. Oh well, you guys get $4 off, but I think if you're selling them or buying them, they should be $3 a piece to make it even. But the players he has up for sale are Jung, deGrom, and Arenado for $3 each. Oh, Obi's asking too. That's a good question. I don't know. I thought that was Dell asking. Let me see here. Yeah, no picture of. Are you still good selling Arenado, Obi? So we got Craig taking deGrom. Where are you, Obi? Sold Dell, and then sold to Craig too for deGrom. So these will just, I mean, that's up to Obi, but I would assume we should be doing $3. I don't know why I had it as $4. That's all right. So I've got Craig on deGrom, and I've got Dale on Arenado. Okay. I don't know if there's anybody else for selling other posts. I don't believe so. Yay! Yeah. Who knows what these crowns are? Obviously, they have something to do with commenting. So. Welcome, and yes, $3 each. Well, for some reason, my brain told me 4. I think that's because what we used to do for the other one, but now there's 4 randoms each, so there should be 3. But oh, that's totally good. So Jay, you had one of the $4 off spots. Mark McGuire had one of them, and then Jeff H had one of them. They're giving XP too. Yeah, experience, huh? Okay. Okay, we're gonna get rolling here. It's 9:05. Mark, what's up, man? We've got basketball's full, baseball's full, hockey's full. Football, Radke is full. Big L's full size is full. And then we'll do some live fills tonight. The kind of the normal portion of the night. Who have I not heard from in Radke? Bill, Tim, Joseph, Brad, Breaking Brad, and who else was it? Bill, Tim, Joseph. Oh, and Greg. Greg, I told you about, but I don't know if I got a response. I only received one half of the case. The way they ship a case is there's 2 long boxes with 3 each in it. They always get shipped at the same time, but for some reason, I'll re-talk about this when we get to Radke. For some reason, they got split. So only half got here. Only one case got here. One half of the case, I should say. So I made a comment on the top fan or something crazy. Oh, it's on the ground. I removed it to put the Ricky Williams up there. Only 3 of all good for Greg. Thanks, Greg. I assumed it wouldn't be an issue for anyone, but I'm not going to do it without getting people's okays. So only 3 came here. It wasn't a box full of all reps or all authentic. So we have a mixture here, but they usually come in 2 long boxes of 3 each to make our case of 6. One of the boxes of 3 is coming tomorrow with the new series tomorrow. It'll be labeled so I can throw it in on Monday. But for today, we only have a pool of 3 to pick 2 from instead of a pool of 6. We very well could have our limited here. Maybe it's in the other case. I don't know, and that's the way it should be. I shouldn't know. But I want to make sure I get everyone's okay that we're good to just draw from these 3 for tonight. We only need 2, but it's nice to have the whole case here, obviously. And then once it comes tomorrow, I'll label them up or I'll number them 4, 5, and 6. And we'll get them in for Monday, but you won't be able to pool from those tonight. So I got Greg, got Joseph. I'm sure Brad's good with it. I'm sure Bill's good with it, but I want to make sure that I hear from you guys before we start. And then I was missing one other person, I thought. Tim. But Tim, I don't know if he watches live. He may be watching later. So I'll remind us when we get there. Anyways, we'll do a Radke live fill too, but keep that in mind when we're claiming the night that we only have a pool of 3 out of the 6. But we do have at least 1 authentic and 1 rep in there. When I was taking them out, I could fill. Okay. Let's get going. Bounty is divisions again, until you get it right. We took off the card, but we still have the Ray Lewis as a prize tonight. So if you guys get it right, somebody that joined tonight will win this. Everything you join gets you 1 entry. So if you join a bunch, you got a bunch of entries. We usually end up around 190 to 210 entries. So if you're in there 15 times, you got a decent chance, That's it. Let's get rolling. Let's just do it in the order that it shows on my screen here. So let's pull this back up. We'll try to go at a decent speed so we're not here all night. We'll do some jerseys at the end of the night with some full size, Radke and Big L's full size live, and then the rest is already full. Okay, well, let's get rolling. Basketball first. We have box 1 and 2. Let's read off who has 2. Lindsay, I've got you with Curry, Ginobili, Robinson, Giannis, Morant, and Kidd. Lots of free agent stuff going on with both sports. All sports, all 3. Cody, you have Kareem, Tim Hardaway, Williamson. Brady, you have Durant, West, Wall, Malone, Horry, and Garnett. Chad, you have Reeves, Carter, and Wilkins. Tim, you have Wade, Kemp, and Mutombo. Nick, you have O'Neal, Peyton, and the only $6 off spot. We were 1 random short to make it a full case. So next time we'll get rid of one of these. We'll have 15 spots. Wembanyama, Gilmore, and Cousy. Bill S., you have Tatum, Irving, and Iverson. Brad, you have Doncic, Mullen, Thompson, Chamberlain, Cunningham, and Harden. Mark M., you have Young, Dumars, and Ewing. Nick B., Lillard, Green, and Barkley. Shannon, you had Edwards, Mourning, and Richmond. And Chad, you close it with Magic Johnson, Tyler Hero, and Tony Kukoc. Just watched episode 1 of Winning Time last night. Saw Tony Kukoc in there. Anyways, okay. Well, let's close this. Let's get rolling. We'll have 3 breaks before we shut down the poll. See if you guys can get it right tonight. You already know what I think's going to win. Okay. We're going to roll till we get a 1 or 2. It'll likely take me 6 rolls, so get comfy. 5. Anything for sale and any I don't know if anything up's right now. If anything else is up. Oh, I'm still way up. I was like, how did I see my face on the camera that well? Sheesh. Caught me off guard, man. I thought I was looking into 3. Josh Jung, that's right. I knew there was one more, but I couldn't remember who it was. Josh Jung, we got to keep rolling 1 or 2. There was a bunch of others for trade and other stuff, but nothing for sale besides that. Box 2 that we're rolling with. 2. This is 1. We'll get rid of it for now. Okay, good luck, all. I've always got high hopes with these basketballs. There's always someone fun. I'd like to see a huge name, but it seems like no matter who we pull, it's something fun. Good luck, everyone. This feels like it's not a blown-up ball, but could be wrong. Guessing Rodman. I think we already hit Rodman in this case. I think he was the first ball. So I think he's pulled off of it, pulled off of the checklist. Yeah, he is. So you're technically right. I think we pulled him box 1. I like the ball here. You see that gold Steph Curry. Okay, I want to get the label gone. One thing I like about some of these is that they are the different color balls. This one is a silver ball. We pulled a silver ball last case. We got a silver ball this case. I'll take it. So, Mark, is that Josh Jung you're buying, Mark, for 3? Okay, if you got I guess there's no way to know. There's no silver on the thing. We already went over that, so no one knows what this is yet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yep. We've had them in Big Al's jerseys once or twice on different teams. Anyone know who that is? Joseph knows. That is, yep, that is Jason Kidd. Coach Kidd. On a silver ball. I love the silver ones. Who had Jason Kidd? There it is. Top, not the top, but top of the first half, first third. Lindsay, you had Giannis, Morant, and Kidd on line 3. This is you. Lindsay, Jason Kidd. If you got the boys out there watching, whoever else, congrats. I already saw your other hits. Those things were nasty. Hey, congrats. It's a cool hit. Jason Kidd. I don't think I have him in the series right now. I do think I have one left over, though. Not left over, in the reserves for down the road. Suns or Mavs. I can't remember. I know we've done at least one. Well, these boxes are going to get in the way. I don't know. See ya, please. Congrats, Lindsay. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to baseball. Man, looking for one of these many Braves. You guys claimed like 4 Braves. There's another 4 floating around out there. There's a lot of Braves. Mark, you're going to buy one here for $3. Let's give you a green. Okay, so we got those sold spots. I'm not going to read them, but we did have Jung sold to Mark, DeGrom to Craig, Arenado to Dale. Mark McGuire, you had a $4 off spot. Jay Scotty, you had a $4 off spot. And Jeff Harkleroad, you had a $4 off spot. There's not enough randoms. Next week, I will probably pull a spot off, and there'll be one solo sold at the end for $3, but that's how we're going to do it. And then the week after that, same thing. There'll be 15 spots with no solo, or 19 spots with no solos. It'll match up. Okay, take a look here. If anybody wants me to read their line, I'm happy to. If you didn't see the picture posted, just let me know real quick here, and I'll read it off for you. We're down to boxes 2, 4, and 6 for baseball. Opened all the odds. All the evens are left. Well, let's get rolling. Tons of fun names here, too. 2, 4, or 6. First roll, I can fill it. It's going to be a 4. Oh, the 4 is looking at me, but the 5's on top. That was close. 2, 4, or 6. That one will do 2. 2 2s so far. Top box. Go back in a minute. Okay. Box 2. Come on, pictured headliner, or more importantly, come on, claimed hit. I'd like to see one of you guys hit the player you claimed. It would be fantastic. Gold Rush baseball jersey. Glavine, one of those Braves, right? Make sure we don't have a nameplate. I see a number. Don't know who this is. Only saw a little bit of the color. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That looks like orange and blue. Number 4. Someone has to recognize that. I don't. But remember, not a baseball mind. It looks like an A, but that could be wrong. Anyone know who number 4 is? This sure looks like Mets, but it could easily be another orange and blue team that I'm not thinking of. Beckett certified on this one. Any guesses before I flip it? I'm trying to think of someone on the list that I've got one guess, but I'm not going to say it because he doesn't even play for that team. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Alvarez. Which Alvarez is this? It's not Yordan Alvarez, right? It's got to be the other one. Francisco Alvarez? Francisco Alvarez. Wrong, Matt. You got the right team. You got the right player. One of the players on the right team. Close. Francisco Alvarez. Meet the Mets. The Mets. I saw an A. I guess maybe that's just like the start of his last name. No F. Alvarez. I don't know. The other Alvarez was my second guess. Well, I was thinking, I can't even think of where Yordan Alvarez plays. I should know, but it's slipping me. But I can't see him in Mets, so I was like, it's got to be a different Alvarez. I've watched exactly 0 baseball games this year. I need one of you big baseball guys out there to like tell me why I need to start watching, why I need to find a team. I'm a statistics guy. I like sports. I've not been in. I might be going to the game on Friday here for fireworks and stuff, but not a pro game with the Bees. Houston, I knew that. See, I just couldn't think of it. Who had Yordan Alvarez? Francisco Alvarez. I saw it, and then I forgot where I saw it. That is Mark. Mark M on your Chipper Jones spot. Mark had Francisco Alvarez. I'm going to say that 15 more times, I guarantee you. It's only fun at the game's boring on TV, maybe. Was that your one? So far. If you stay later, there'll be more openings, Dale. Yeah, either word works on that one, right? We'll have some more stuff tonight, but for now, we're full for the next 3 breaks. Those should go by semi-fast. Nice hit, Mark. Congrats. Francisco Alvarez. No. Okay. Right there, please. Congrats, Mark. Yeah. That is Mark McGuire. I need to put it out more. It's Mark M, but Mark Manis was not in this one. Oh, you're good, Del. You're good. It works either way. Okay, let's get to hockey. We're fresh off a community hit, which does not mean we don't have other community hits. I felt like we were backloaded on this series, so I'm hoping to get some more pictured headliners, claimed players, maybe even another locked community random. I'm really hopeful, and I was wanting something big. Now we need to keep it rolling. In the East Coast, I've got Joseph with Wah, Skinner, Mercer, Jonathan R. with Solani, Nyland, and Cruz, Larry Esposito, Garland, and Connor, Greg at Parayko, Ekholm, Teravainen, Vasilevsky, Sheffley, and Kachuk. Christian over at Waffleboard, you have Hagel, Perfetti, and Aho. That's a good line. Joseph, Sundin, Askarov, and Kopitar. Shannon, you have Erickson, Eck, Josie, and Newhook. Jonathan R. Keller, Rust, and Marchenko. Dylan, you have Wolf, Svechnikov, Colton, Wool, Giroux, and O'Reilly. Derek, you have Barkov, Foligno, and Schwartz. CK, you have Cooley. By the way, I figured out how to say that because I saw he re-signed and I listened to the thing on him. It's not Coyle or Coyle. Cooley, huh? All right. McMichael and Barbashev. If you want to sell McMichael, John Ledoux was interested in that one. I don't know if you're here or not, but you're fine to hold on to it. Just making sure you heard that. Chris R., you had Grant Fuhr, Mike Vernon, and Tim Stutzel. Christian, you had Matthews, Bratt, and Billy Smith. And then Nick, you claimed Palat here live. And you said Mark M. I was like, how? All about facts, Dale. What depends on if you're still on the pot, Dale. It's true. Okay. I believe we opened box. Did I take it out? I think it was in between there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will put us over the halfway. We've opened 7 with 8 left. After tonight, we will have opened 8 and have 7 left. Any Av spots for sale if there is one on that list? I think the only Av we have again is Colton. Hopefully next series we have some more Avs. Ross Colton was Dylan. Dylan, if you want to sell Ross Colton, Dell would buy for $8, or I think you would. Trade Svechnikov for Palat. Svechnikov up here. Nick, if you want to trade Andrei Svechnikov, let him know. Let's get our box number, though. I get to play some golf again tomorrow, and it's going to be a little overcast. Only 82 degrees where I'm going to be, so that's better than 100 like it has been the last couple of days. I am thankful. Me and heat don't really mix. Only trade, no problem. So, Nick, if you want to trade Svechnikov for Palat, that's still up there for you. 7 times on the random. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should we do a golf score guess game again, or are you guys getting sick of doing that? Gonna hold, says Nick. Box 50. 7 times box 50. I always get worried you guys think that's stupid, but why would it be stupid if it's for credit, right? Anything's good for credit. And guess what I put on my sandwich for credit? Boggy, let's grab it. Let me get my list back up. Second to last box. Ew, these things are heavy. I'm going to move all this back so we have a clean room here. Do guess, it's fun. And I always post the thing before I go. I'm glad I didn't have you guys guess, what was it, 2 weeks ago? I shot an 85 or an 86 or whatever it was, 87, somewhere in there. Hopefully it's the ore one making it heavy. I think there are still a few heavy ones in there. I don't know what that means. Because I think there are a few. Some of them are just big, but I think there are a few CCMs and stuff in here too. I don't want to look at the checklist. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, Bobby Orr is a Mitchell and Ness, though, not CCM this time. But some of those are big. The Ovechkin, Mitchell and Ness is kind of heavy, too. I'm hoping. Okay, let's roll. Box 50. 50. You know what I watched today on social media? I watched I think it was a shootout in an all-star game. And, Gretzky was on the bench during the shootout. They didn't pick him to shoot, but it was Lemieux hit the winner in an all-star game in a shootout. Yager had a shot in there. Brett Hull was shooting and missed. They had Patrick Waugh and Ed Belfour were the goalies. Watched those. It was fun. Don't know what year it was. Don't know anything else other than that, but I watched it for about 10 minutes today on 2 different videos. Fun stuff. So the McDavid was faced the right way. The rest have not been. Okay, here we go. Come on. Okay, here we go. Good luck, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Geez, the first thing I think with 86 and having it be red is Jack Hughes, but Jack Hughes isn't on this checklist. Who is this? Ooh, I have a guess. JP is my guess, but I don't. That's all I can see there. I'm not. Just don't take my gut. We got East Coast certification here. That is black, white, and red. Let's see what we got here. 3, 2, 1. I was wrong. I'm glad I didn't. I mean, I told you who I thought by initials, but I was wrong. Dylan was correct. That's a cool jersey. Fanatics Premium. Is this Blackhawks? Who's been asking for Blackhawks? Hasn't it been Craig saying, I'll trade for Blackhawks? I think Craig was saying that the other day. There's Craig. Tuevo, Teravainen. Me. What a beautiful jersey, too. Look at those shoulder patches. I thought maybe that was a Devils jersey. I was wrong. Oh, I got your Tuevos right. See you, Del. Teravainen. Fanatics certified, beautiful Chicago Blackhawks. Is this our? No, I don't think we've had another Blackhawks this series. Maybe it was from Big Al's. I feel like we've had a Blackhawk not that long ago. Just for purposes here, we got our Dingler. And who had Mr. Teravainen? Random spot 4 with the Parayko spot. Matthias Ekholm, Tuevo, Teravainen. Greg, that's you. There's Mark. Mark, we did the baseball jersey. Did you rewind or did anyone tell you? Greg E, congrats. Teravainen, beautiful Fanatics Premium. That's a beaut. Nice hit. Jake told you? Okay. Congrats. Not one of the 45 Braves on the checklist you were looking for, but the spot gave you good luck. Nice hit, Greg. Congrats. Teravainen. We've said his name multiple times and not seen him pulled. About time we see him come rolling out of that series. There any football still open? No football open. We have, I'll show you here, the rest of the night. We've got Radke going now. This is full. Big Al's going next. It's a 4-boxer. That's full. And then we'll be to live. So in about 20, 30 minutes, live will start. Well, maybe less than that. I don't know how long it takes to do a Big Al's. The first live fill will be a 3-box Big Al's full-size helmet, $32 per team. Then we'll do a Radke, 1 box. Then we'll do a Big Al's licensed jersey where you have all 4 sports there, plus 1 soccer, and then we'll finish with some more football full-size helmets. For Radke, I still haven't heard from Tim, Bill, or Brad, I think. Bill, I think, is here now. Bill, did you see my message about only having 3 boxes instead of 6? Half of the shipment did not make it until it'll be here tomorrow. It just got separated at birth. So you can back out if you guys want to. I have no problem if you want to do that, but I don't have the full case to pick from just the 3 that came in the first box. There is at least 1 authentic and 1 rep in there. When I pulled them out, I could fill that. Just being transparent. We will roll a dice on this case because it's a single case instead of a double case. So 1 through 6 works fine. And then Brad M, Breaking Brad if you're here, and Tim if you're here. I don't know if Tim's watching live. But for this one, I want to make sure you guys are okay with that before we roll. I've got Bill S. with Green Bay, Seattle. Tim, you have Pittsburgh and Dallas. You sold Brad those randoms, which were Kansas City and Cleveland. That's Brad M. Breaking Brad. Joseph, you have Detroit and Miami. Greg, you have New England and Indianapolis. Tim, you have Philly, San Francisco. You sold Brad R, Buffalo, and the Giants. Greg, you have Vegas, Tennessee, Chargers, and Houston. That was another thing. Houston and Denver got flipped on accident, but Houston is your random. Denver was a claim. I just put the wrong one there. Shannon, Minnesota and the Rams. Brad R, you had Tampa Bay and the New York Jets. Jonathan R, Denver, Atlanta, Cincy, Arizona. David L, Washington, Chicago, Jacksonville, Carolina. Greg, Baltimore, and New Orleans. We are good there. So last chance to back out if you're not okay with having a 3-box pool for this first day. Not much else I can do there, but I'd rather run it than not run it, and we still don't know. Still a mixture. It's just 3 of them. But I totally get it if it's not for you. Everyone else has responded they're okay with that. So we have box 1 up here, 2, 3. The other case will be here tomorrow with the new series, but we'll separate it and do this case first and then start the new series with 1 case. And then we'll get a double order of the new series, the STS series. That's what we're doing. That's where we're at. I'm going to rip. Let's get going. So we'll use our 6-sided die on a single case. We use random.org on a 2-box case since it's a lot harder to roll snake eyes or double 6s than it is to roll a 7, 8, or a 6. But with 1 case, this works great. So 1, 2, or 3 is what we're looking for. Let it spin for an hour. 6 does not work. And Jonathan said, Rams for sale in the Big Al's full size for $43. 5 does not work. Let's roll a 4 now. I went behind the thing, but it's a 6. Use my pen to bring it out. 1, 2, or 3. Here it is. I can fill it. Nope, a 4. Come on. 1, 2, or 3. 5. Bathroom break, like I say. There we go. Box 1. Jeez, I got a farmer's tan from golfing and canoeing. Box 1. Box 1's on top. We are good. This is our final limited case, guys. So we'll have 1 more limited edition helmet. After that, we're on to the new STS series. I will see if I can get some pictured headliners so we can have a sell sheet and stuff and go from there. But we're off a really good case. Let's see if we can get another really good one here. Box 1. Good luck. Big Al's 4-box full size up next, and then we'll get into live fills a little earlier than normal. I think we got a thunderstorm outside and rain. I love sitting outside when it's raining and thundering, but I can't be outside right now. I'm sure my kids are enjoying it. I see a style. I don't know what team it is. Now I do. But the top doesn't tell us much. It tells us it's half of a certain style. We've got a slate, and it's a team that has gold for the slate instead of silver for the slate. 3, 2, 1. Oh, the Packers. Green Bay hitting first box. Starting with my sweet spot. You know I like my Packers. And we're starting with a replica. Green Bay. Close the poll. Thank you. Totally forgot to close the poll. Is it close? Not really. Oh, you guys are going right back to AFC North, AFC West. Isn't that what you guys voted for yesterday? That's what I wanted. I think AFC East and AFC South. But we're starting with the NFC North. It's all right. Only down by 1. Doesn't matter. Green Bay and the Radkey was, that's spot 1. Bill. Bill coming out with an early Radkey win. Who said driver? Jonathan said driver. That'd be cool. I can't see who it is. it's hard to see with the gold ink. We'll see in a second here. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Camera's a little high too. Oh, no wonder I don't recognize it entirely. Now we're a little low. Oh, am I jealous? What an awesome hit here. You're on the right path with position. When I first saw it, I was thinking, is that Nick Collins? I don't think they have Nick Collins. It is. That's Matthew Golden, first round pick for the Green Bay Packers, coming to save our franchise, right? What a great hit. Racky certified, both earpieces in there. We've got a Matthew Golden Packers slate. What a great hit. I'm still trying to hit him elsewhere too. I don't have him yet. I'm kind of slacking on my Green Bay hits lately. Look at that auto too, man. There's not a skip a beat in there at all. Matthew Golden. Beautiful hit, Bill. Congrats. Adding a couple PC hits. You had the Ray Nitschke, and now you're getting the Matthew Golden. I love it. Okay. Uh-oh. Let me respond really quick here. Someone paid for something and they didn't need to because it was closed. Let's see what he says. Okay. Congrats. Yeah. Okay, let's do Big Al's 4-box full size. In the full size, we've got Chad with Arizona Jacksonville. Lindsay, you have Atlanta and Baltimore. Jonathan R. Buffalo. Greg, you have Carolina, Chicago. Those are two different spots. Zach, Cincy. Nick, Cleveland. Bill S., Dallas. Lindsay, you have Denver. Tim, you have Detroit. Greg, you have Green Bay. Brady, you have Houston. Brad, you have Indy. Greg, Kansas City. Bill S., Las Vegas. Tim, the Chargers. Jonathan R., the Rams. I think he said the Rams were up for sale. Shannon, Miami. Scott, Minnesota. Greg, New England. Bill S., New Orleans. Greg, the Giants. Brady, the Jets. Greg, Philadelphia. Brad, you've got Pittsburgh. Craig, you have San Francisco. Michael, you have Seattle, Tennessee. Bill S., Tampa Bay. And Brady, you have Washington. 4-boxer, locked and loaded. Where's my... There it is. Let's get some bingo balls going here. And we're up to our live fill close here after this one. Is Atlanta for sale? Step away, no problem. Yeah, Atlanta. This was pre-fill anyway, so you'll have a chance at claiming them in like 10 minutes here. But on this one, Lindsay had Atlanta. Lindsay, if you're here and you want to sell a spot, you can, or you can hold it. If you did, you just have a credit. Totally up to you. No, Jake. No, they're not. No, they might be. You never know. Especially on random night, you know, they're not claim spots. They're random teams. So sometimes they get a team they don't want, and they're happy to sell or trade or whatever, you know. So I don't think it's that weird. Kate says, no thanks. This is Lindsay. Yeah, no problem. Stick with what you got. Okay, did I shake this? I don't remember shaking it. We'll do one more round just in case. Kate, 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sheesh. We will have a live fill. It'll be a 3-boxer right after this. Okay. First one, 172, 172. Next number probably goes this way. 88, 88. Next number, 31, 31. And last number, 48. 88, 48, 48. I'm trying to see if he needs a refund. Should probably just send it back, but I can just wait, I suppose. Yeah, I'll wait. Okay. So we got those 172, 88, 31, and 48. Okay. Someone let me hit a golden. Come on. I was trying elsewhere. I didn't have him for a couple days, and he hit. I'll have more chances. 31. Well, let's find my list first. Ron, what's up? Hey, I just messaged you back. Yeah, no problem. I'll do that. I hate it how Facebook, unless you default it to sort by all comments, you guys will look at the post and it won't look like it's closed. So it's quite annoying. It used to like let me default it so that everyone would see in order and they could see the part where it says closed, but it just does it in random order now, and it's really annoying. So no stress. She'll be back. No problem. Okay, let's get going. Did I check them? 172, 88, 48, 31. We're good. Okay, let's roll. Box 31, Series 33. 4 Wonka to start us off. Okay. Maybe this is one of those days where we get like 6 or 7 boxes with Wonka points on it. Maybe it's not. Nice. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Took us a while to hit, and then they just barely hit their first helmet on Monday, and now here's number 2. New England Flash. Who had New England? That is Greg. Greg, you got 4 points and a flash. Let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. Maybe we'll have a theme tonight. Maybe we won't. So far we do. That's the division that I picked to win. They're tied, but we're very early. Anyone know who that is? I keep thinking that we're going to hit them in Fire Factory, and we haven't yet. Let's fill this out for you. Greg is hitting the Danny Amendola wide receiver flash for the New England Patriots. 7/2/25. Nice hit, Greg. Danny Amendola. It's a cool hit. Congrats, Greg. Nice. And I got your 4 points written down too. Trying to stay on top of it today. Okay, box 48. 48, Series 33. Zero Wonka. Nice. I don't see a lot of him. I don't know that you'll see him really. I don't think I see him anywhere other than when I have him. 3, 2, 1. I might be wrong. At least the places that I lurk around. Oh no, there's some packing peanut remnants in here. There's another flash, back-to-back flash. Jacksonville Jaguars flash. Arizona Jacksonville combo was, that's Chad. And it's not really just the Jags flash that's uncommon. I meant the player. The player, yeah, see, Jonathan says Jimmy Smith. Oh, I thought it was Jimmy Smith. You were on the same. I saw the 8 and I saw the M. I thought it was Jimmy Smith. It's not Jimmy Smith. You literally guessed the person that I was about to give you credit, and I was wrong. Credit for getting it right, not Big Al's credit. I thought it was Jimmy Smith. Well, I guess look for him in the future. Jimmy Smith, I feel like I don't see anyone else pull him, but I have him every like 3 or 4 series. But that's Fred Taylor. Go Gators, says Bill B. That's right. I love Fred Taylor. Best Jags in Jags history, maybe. Go to Chad. Chad, nice hit. He'll be the. Literally was about to say, you would guess that because he'd been in my room forever and we hit Jimmy's. And I thought it was Jimmy. Good grief. Get out of my head, right? Not Jimmy. Fred. I like both those names equally. Fred we see a little more often than Jimmy, though. Nice hit, Chad. Okay. Next box. And we're still, I was going to say Jimmy would have been a wide receiver. Maybe that's why my brain wanted to see that, but we're not still wide receivers. Is that a hit for you guys? It's not. Come on. That's 2 AFC South, AFC East hits, 1 NFC North, NFC West hit, and the other 2 are 0. You guys are going AFC North, AFC West. You got to hit one. Come on. Come on. You can fill it. We're 2 boxes away from box 88. Ooh. Box 88 and 8 points. That's nice. But we're going to do our first live fill after these next 2 boxes. So more Big Al's full sizes. We're a little over the halfway mark in this series. Quite a bit of big names still left out there. Replica box. Is it a replica helmet, or are we getting another that's in a replica box? Okay. Someone's going to be happy. Someone's going to be sad. Not necessarily because, well, I'll let it sit. 3, 2, 1. Someone's going to be happy they didn't get rid of the spot. And the person that wanted the spot is a fan of this particular player. We do have a VSR4. Falcons VSR4 full-size replica going to the Atlanta Falcons spot. That's Lindsay. Lindsay, that's your spot. Keeping it rolling. Let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. I can already hear the no coming through the keyboard. Julio Jones. Julio. I'm pretty sure Brad had a Julio on a VSR4 not long ago either. He just barely did another signing, so we'll start to see some more of his stuff, I hope. I don't know how much he signed, but he was hard there for a little bit. I think I have one more Julio item. JSA certified, and if you guys know how much items I have here, I have a lot. But Julio Jones is not an easy name to get these days. I've pulled you 2 Julios? Okay, good. I'm glad that you did the no just to make me happy, even though it's like a weird in between that I shouldn't be happy that you're saying that. Congrats, Lindsay. Nice hit. Julio Jones. And that was 8 points too. Didn't you get point? You got 1 point the other day. Now you got 8. You're kind of in the top 5 now just from 2 days. 8 points is the biggest points we've had this series. Lindsay, Julio Jones to add to your Jason Kidd ball. Okay, one more helmet here from this 4-boxer, and then we'll do a live fill in the chat. 172. Series 33. Zero Wonka. I haven't seen Julio in a while, and of course we hit him when Jake's here watching tonight. We do have him in Jersey still. Oh, cool. I think I feel like this one's been in for a little bit, but I can't remember if I've just had it for a while and it hasn't been in the series. 3, 2, 1. We've got another flash. Man, we're having we had 2 themes on Monday. We have 2 more themes going tonight. Flashes and wide receivers. Broncos flash. Look how nice that one looks. Who had Denver? Denver was. That's Lindsay again. Lindsay doubling up in the helmets. Good grief. Rod Smith's a great guess. I did just buy a Rod item, and I think I have one maybe in the series, maybe not. This is not Rod Smith. This is... Does he still hold the record for the most catches in one game? Didn't he have like 21 catches in a game or something like that? 19, 17? It's Big Al. Rod Smith is a good guess. A little more out there. But so is this guy, Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall's not a guy you see too often. I swear that when he was playing, he broke the records. Oh, it looks like Big Al. It kind of does. Big Al. Big John. There's my daughter playing piano for you guys, too. Does he still have the record for most catches in a single game? Or am I going crazy? I'm going to try to not let the piano bug me. She can serenade us for a little bit. Let's do a quick recap here. That was Zero Wonka, right? Lindsay doubling up. Okay, we had Danny Amendola on a flash, Fred Taylor on a flash, Brandon Marshall on a flash, and Julio Jones on a VSR4. Let's do our first live fill. $32, 3-boxer. See what happens from here. Let me go back over here. Take a drink of my drink. Okay, we're getting the live fills before the hour mark. That's great. Okay, let me refresh my so you guys do it too. Top fan. Holy cow. Shows that I have 16 fans. How fun. This is weird. Okay, I don't know what that is. I refreshed and it moved one ahead, unfortunately. So the first comment I see is Greg with Kansas City. Dang slow, Al. Slowing us down. Greg, I got you on Kansas City. Nick, I've got you with the Saints. Jonathan, Miami. Wasn't Jacksonville last team standing? Or was it not? Oh, yeah. And Obi said down to 4. That must have been the one. I'm pretty sure. So we're down to 4. Woo, mommy. $3 are under protest. Okay, where was I? Miami, Jonathan. Buffalo for Bill B. Gotcha. Buffalo, Bill B. Denver, Dustin. Arizona for Greg. San Francisco for Bill. Buffalo is gone. San Francisco's gone. Brady, sorry. Buffalo's gone. Cade, sorry. Cincy for Brant. Brant, I was racking my brain last night or 2 nights ago. You hit the Chad Johnson alternate. Did you hit another alternate a while back, but was it T. Higgins? Or did you already hit a Chad Johnson alternate? I could not remember, and I was too lazy to scroll back in my pictures and all the other stuff. Brady, I've got you with Indy. Bill S., I've got you with Green Bay. Dave, Washington. Tampa for Terry. Chicago for Chad. Colts are gone, Joseph. San Francisco's gone, Elliott. Indy's gone, Zach. Green Bay's gone, Brady. Minnesota going to Cade. We'll probably have some work to do once I get to the bottom of this with all the duplicate claims. Greg, Indy's gone. Tennessee is there on a combo spot, Terry. Gotcha. Good luck. Atlanta and Carolina for Greg. Detroit Chargers, both there too. Colts, Cade, Chargers are gone. Phil, Colts are gone. Giants are there for Greg. Gotcha. Detroit is gone. Tampa Bay is gone. Brugman and Greg. Sorry, Zach. Sorry, Greg. Giants are gone as well. Phil. Pittsburgh for Obi. Bill B. Las Vegas is there for you. Texans are there for David. Whoops. Dabdill, not the right name. Texans. Miami's gone. Dallas is still there for Zach. Yep, okay. Pittsburgh's gone. Denver is gone. Philly going to Cade. It was T. Higgins? Okay, that's what my brain told me, but it was like, I don't know if I'm remembering it wrong. Who's left in last team standing? There it is. Las Vegas is gone. Indy, Miami, Las Vegas, Green Bay. Green Bay, I'm waiting for the patented Green Bay comment from someone today. Every time Green Bay makes it late in the last team standing, someone says, Al's keeping all the Green Bay for himself. It's not true. I probably have a ton of Green Bay helmets in my reserves. I don't know why they're not hitting this series. But Texans gone. Jets are there for Bill. Browns for Brady. Baltimore for Bill. We're just down to the Rams and New England. Rams and New England. If I missed anyone or if you think I did it out of order, please let me know. Refresh before we do that, but just let me know and I'll always check and everyone check with me. And we're full. Cade taking the Rams. New England going to Greg. Okay. Let's read these off. Thanks, guys. I've got Greg with Arizona, Jacksonville, and Atlanta. Bill S., Baltimore. Bill B., Buffalo. Greg, Carolina. Chad, Chicago. Brant has Cincy. Brady has Cleveland. Zach B. has Dallas. Dustin, Denver. Greg, Detroit. Bill S., Green Bay. David L., Houston. Brady, Indianapolis. Greg, Kansas City. Bill B., Las Vegas. Greg, Chargers. Cade, the Rams. Jonathan R., Miami. Cade, Minnesota. Greg, New England. Nick, New Orleans. Greg, the Giants. Bill S., the Jets. Cade has Philadelphia. Obi has Pittsburgh. Bill has San Francisco. Terry with the Seattle, Tennessee combo and Tampa Bay. And David L. has Washington. Hey, let's close this. Wrong button. There. Oh, almost just spilled the whole thing. I grabbed the hatch instead of the cage. Okay, reminder, next up will be another Radkey. Again, I've only got 2 left. Only half the case came. They come in 2 boxes of 3. One of them got separated in transit. 2 there. We'll add the other 3 to the case for Monday, but I just don't know what half we got. I don't even know how to describe that. Limited is obviously in one of the 2 halves, but don't know which one. So, okay, here we go. 3 numbers. 1, 2. I believe in you. 3. Jeez Louise. Everyone loves that noise, right? Let's cross those off. Okay, first number is 179. 179. Next number, 1. Lowest number we can possibly get. And last number, 98. 98. Okay. Hold on, another message. Yeah. I need to just like turn my phone off while I'm sorry. Okay, 179, 1, and 98. Let me grab them, guys. Turn on silent mode or something. Okay. 179. Check. 198. Good to go. Tyreek Hill's in box 1. I'm trying to think. It feels like it's been a while since we've seen Tyreek Hill now that you say that. I think I think it's a good assumption that Tyreek's in the series somewhere. Well, I guess you're also saying that because Miami's still unhit. Dallas, Miami, Green Bay. Okay. Taking advantage of two non-hit teams. Let me get Radke pasted. Reminder, guys, we are back in full schedule. So tomorrow we'll drop a 3-boxer jersey. If it needs to, we'll lower it to a 2. We'll also do Fire Factory. So back to Fire Factory after a week without those on the weekend. Box 1, Series 33. 0 Wonka. Love this style for this team. Don't know who it is yet. Can't really see our side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice throwback style on the new shiny speed, but it's the throwback logo. New York Jets. Let me get my copy screen up. Where's the claim? Sack Exchange, good guess. Who had the Jets? That is Bill S. Hitting on the Jets. This is a speed replica. Earpiece hanging on for dear life. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's actually current player. I was thinking maybe, I guess if I would have seen Fanatics, I would have guessed new player, but I didn't see it when I pulled it out, and I didn't take a peek. That is Breece Hall, the running back. I think he should have a decent year. Fanatic certified. He looks a little squibbly there, but that's him. Fanatic certified Breece Hall for the New York Jets. Beautiful helmet. Love those shiny ones. It's like the Rams newer speeds too. We're getting some colors again today. Red, orange, green, teal, black, gray. Missing purple and yellow and blue, maybe. Okay, nice hit. Box 98. Series 33. 0 Wonka again. I thought we were going to get a run on them, and I think I jinxed us. I guess have we had 2? It's not that bad, actually. Oh, I stopped keeping track of that. We've opened 6 items. I had 3 kept track of. So Julio was NFC South. Everything but your division is hitting. No, you got an AFC West with the Marshall. That's good. And then Jets are going to AFC East. Yeah, 3, 1, 1, 1. 3, 1, 1, 1. I'm winning, even though I don't get anything for it. Oh, me likey this helmet and player. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got our first Eclipse of the night. We already have black and gold, so that doesn't hit any of the colors in my brain. But does that help you? No, it doesn't. That's NFC South, so 3, 2, 1, 1. New Orleans is Nick F. Following, maybe going back to the wide receiver trend. What you got here? I think you have an Eclipse Saints in the corner, but I don't think this one will go to the corner. Unless you already have one of them, which is also possible. Mr. Drew Brees on the Eclipse. One of my favorite non-Packer players. Love Drew. Drew Brees, big time hit there. Yeah, I figured. It made me think of that because I've seen, when I was scrolling through today, I saw that there was the Eclipse Saints in there, but it wasn't. It was Demario Davis. Great hit. Drew Brees, Nick, congrats. Eclipse, you got a Drew Brees hollow on the back. See that there? And a Beckett hollow. Beauty hit. Mr. Brees. I'm going to shuffle stuff around. Just No, I love Julio. Trust me, he's one of my favorite players, but I want to put Breeze up front for now. Make Mr. Breeze a centerpiece. Everyone loves Breeze. Okay, next one. 179. Series 33. 5-pointer. Come on, Indy, Green Bay, Las Vegas. Oh, you're still alive, huh? Furthest you've ever made it? And you claimed your team for insurance. Okay. Excuse me. Box 179, Series 33, and 5 Wonka. We got some more Wonka. Starting to heat up a little. Oh, man, do I love this helmet. And made it the final 2 once. Oh, you did? Okay. So you're getting close to that. 3, 2, 1. I know the person that hit this, I think, yep, is going to really like this one too. I'm blocking some stuff on there. Anyone know what helmet this is? A little harder to tell because give you a little hint there. I really love this helmet. This is one of those ones where I should have considered just popping it into the PC. We've got an AMP replica, and only one team really does the numbers on the front. And that's number 43 if you follow your Pittsburgh Steelers and their numbers. Yep, you guys got it. Troy Polamalu AMP replica. It's been a little bit since I've seen a Steelers AMP. The AMPs are drying up, and it stresses me out because I love them. And that's going to Obi. Obi went big the other week for one of the Troys. I would have done the same thing. Didn't work out, but hey, there's a Troy right there. One of the best defensive players in Steelers history. Man, I loved him. Troy Polamalu AMP replica, Beckett certified. Those are Magic Eraser cleanables. I'll get it for you. Congrats, Obi. Beautiful hit. Nice big name there, too. That was a fun break as well. Let's do a recap, and then we'll do Radke. We had Breece Hall, Drew Brees, and Troy Polamalu. Great one there. Let's do Radke 1 box. I trade my ice dual signed Pittsburgh for that. Oh, you got I can't remember. Was yours Antonio Brown and George Pickens, or Antonio Brown and someone else? The ice is tough, man. I remember that one. Now Pickens is gonzo, and Brown is filing bankruptcy, right? My wife told me Antonio Brown's filing bankruptcy. He was so good, Antonio Brown, man. If he could have just kept it together. He was the 3 Bs. They were very good together for a few years. Le'Veon Bell was fantastic too. Fun to watch. And then you got hit in the head a few times, and everything went downhill from there. Okay, Lions are first. Brady, I've got you on the Lions. Jonathan, I've got you with the Chargers. These little crowns are messing with my head. Crown this, crown that. Greg, got you with New England. Detroit is gone. San Francisco is going to spot 4 for Jonathan. Washington is spot 5 for David. San Francisco's gone, Brady. I've got Buffalo for Cade. Lions are gone. Las Vegas is there for Bill. The Chargers are gone, so Las Vegas is spot 7. Bill S. Chargers gone. Bill, Chargers gone. Greg, Lions gone. Brady, sorry, guys. Chicago for Dave. That is spot 8. Halfway through on that. Las Vegas is gone. Greg, sorry. Minnesota is there for Cade. Spot 9. Colts for Brady is spot 10. 11 is Pittsburgh for Steve. Steve, we're going to see another Steelers rave. Joseph just behind on Pittsburgh. Sorry, man. Atlanta is going to Spot 12 for Jake. Gotcha. Denver is spot 13 for Greg. 14 is Kansas City for Bill. Got to keep Troy. He and Hines are wife's favorite players. Do I wait now or wait till it comes in? That's up to you, man. Both are fun. You can wait till it comes in and say, oh, I won this helmet. I don't know who it is. I can't figure it out. And then maybe that might be lame, but something like that. Can't get a team. I know it's like right after, just barely missing on your claims, a few claims after. Sometimes we get on the wrong track. Bill says got to wait. I think we're closed there. Dustin would be the next one with Tampa Bay. Let's make sure, though, here. No, I skipped from 15 to 14 to 16, so we're not full, unless I missed putting one down. Denver, 13. Kansas City, 14, and then I missed one. So Brady's 15. Dustin, you are in. Sorry about that. Look at me doing stupid things. Dustin, I got you on Tampa, so we are full now. So full on Tampa. We've got our 16 teams here. Steve, no offense, but glad you're late getting on tonight. You beat me to Pittsburgh every live on Monday. Yeah, and you hit a few. You hit one Steeler. It happens. That's why I say I'm always jealous for the guys that. That's in our AFC North, by the way, too. Did I miss in our NFC South though? I never finished my thought. It's nice to be a fan of a team that no one really likes, because then you don't have to worry about racing someone to them. 3, 2, 2, 1. Eight items. I think that's right. I think that's right. 3, 2, 2, 1. Glad you got him. Yep. Okay, let's get our randoms going. Did anybody have a random up? I don't think I saw a single one up, but before I get going, I don't want to fly through it. Yeah, I've got a few Troys in the reserves, Steve, so don't worry. We'll have more Troys down the road. I've got one in the dollar break. I had one in the winner's choice, and I have others too. It's one of my favorites. I've had that amp for a while, though. A while. Let's get some randoms, and then we'll roll the dice for boxes 2 or 3. See if it takes me 18 rolls to get that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Los Angeles Rams to Carolina. Trust me too. They're getting harder and harder. Used to have an amp a night, it seemed like, and I always bought a bunch of amps, but now they're just hard to even find in the first place. I still have a bunch, but not like I did before. It's the same with chromes and everything else. Some of the stuff that's a little rare just kind of filters out. They'll always be around, but just not as. Okay. Reminder, next up is the licensed jersey break. You can take a look. We didn't add anyone between Monday and today. There are 62 names to go for. We'll shoot for a 2-box. If we have a ton claiming and it goes way over that, we'll change it to a 3-box. But for now, 2-box with 2 randoms. The randoms are $10 each. All these names, you can freeze it there or go look on the Facebook page. Over here, though, I got Brady with Detroit and the Rams. Jonathan R. Chargers and Seattle. Greg, New England and Jacksonville. Jonathan R., you got San Francisco, Baltimore. David L., Washington, Green Bay. Cade, Buffalo, Arizona. Bill S., Vegas and Houston. David L., Chicago and Dallas. Cade, Minnesota, Cleveland. Brady, Indy, and Cincy. Steve, you have Pittsburgh, Miami. Jake, Atlanta, and the Giants. Greg, Denver, Tennessee. Bill S., Kansas City, and the Jets. Brady, Philadelphia, New Orleans. Dustin, Tampa Bay, Carolina. Let's roll our dice. What box we're going to do here? I'm going to get my player jersey, licensed jersey, ready to go. Okay, we've got boxes 2 and 3 left. We rolled a 1 the first time. Come on, first roll. 6, furthest possible. A 1, thanks. I already got that. 5, I swear it's just the top. I need to switch the dice color again. I'm doing that now. I'm sick of this green dice. We're going to go to a red dice. Red. Watch this. First time. That's my new dice. 2. 2. Okay, here we go. So again, this final box 3, and then I'll number the next ones 4, 5, 6 on Monday. We'll have the rest of that case. Not much I could do there, and they got shipped at the same time, so they should have arrived. It's not Radke's fault, but that happens. It happened. I should have just ordered earlier, but I was gone. Box 2. I didn't show you the bottom, but they're all the same. Nice and ceramic. What's next? Licensed jersey series. So pick series with the 62 options. That's what we have coming up next. So this way, so the opening's there for me. This. There we go. Three, 2, 1. I don't remember the last time I saw a classic speed. Has it been a while since we pulled a classic speed, or am I going crazy? Classic speed for the Kansas City Chiefs. Someone help me. Have we pulled a classic from Radke recently, or have they all been specialties? Kansas City was, I thought I saw the signature. I don't know if it's that player. Kansas City is Bill, spot 14. Bill, you ruled on the Radke today. Is my stream fine? The numbers dropped tremendously there between the last pull and now. Hopefully the 3 cases ago. Okay, so we do get them. This is authentic. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is that Rashee Rice, or is that someone else? I saw that and I thought, is it Rice? Is that Rashee Rice? A name we haven't seen in a while. I'll look it up. Interesting hit there. I don't mind it, but not, you know, my brain sees a classic speed and I start getting giddy thinking maybe we got a Mahomes. Does that look like Rice to you too, Brian? Not a bad hit. Just going to make sure because it's not a guy I've seen in a while, actually. I'm pretty sure that's Rashee Rice. It is Rashee Rice. Okay, interesting one there. Classic speed, Rashee Rice authentic. Going to Bill on the Kansas City spot. Congrats, Bill. Not a name I'd expect, but it's not one we see very often, so kind of cool. Nice hit, Bill. Congrats. Rashee Rice. Did they re-sign him? Okay, let's do a licensed jersey series claim here. I'm going to look up Rashee Rice. Yeah, he's still there. You list him as a wide receiver. I would have listed him as a... He's had his trouble with the law too, but yeah, he's still there. Super Bowl champion. Most postseason receptions by a rookie. Okay, Rashee Rice. Oh, let's do our licensed jersey series here. We need 20 spots to fill this one up. Who's available? Okay, refresh your screen. Let's see if Troy can come out twice tonight. That'd be nice. I've got Bill B with Josh Allen. Todd's got Ovechkin. Bill just a second behind Bill S on Josh Allen. Again, I will not highlight the randoms until people are claiming them. Right now, if you want to get in for just $10, you can claim a random and you'll get the first ones just assigned in order. John Stockton going to Brady. Patrice Bergeron, you're claiming for Uncle Larry. Jonathan. Caleb is spot 5 for Les. What's up, Les? Oops, that's an 8. Marino for Mark. Dan Marino, spot 6. Obi gone. Sorry, guys. Chipper for Jake. Chipper Jones. That's number 7. Oops, 7. Troy Polamalu, spot 8. Can we see a double Troy spotting tonight? Kate has got C.J. Stroud, spot 9. Ryan, spot 10. Nolan Ryan for Bill S. Nolan Ryan, where was I? Bob for Greg, that's spot 11. Bob Rofsky. Before I get too far, do I have 11? I do. Chipper gone, Caleb gone. Sorry, Bill, both those claims. CMC is spot 12 for Jeff. Brady going Christian. Why can't I think of who Christian is? Oh, McCaffrey. He's gone. Right after him. Sorry, Brady. McCaffrey's gone. Let's go up here. JJ Mack, spot 13 for Shannon. Joseph says, did you get beat on? Yeah, there was 1, 2 Obies in front of you. Sorry, Joseph. Spot 13 is Julio. 14 is Julio for Jake. Spot 15 is Ewing for Brady. Spot 16 is Justin Jefferson for Scorching. 17 is Dwayne Wade. We're 3 away from closing this one. Is that 17? It is. Okay, I'm going to show some pictures to get these last 3 spots filled. I mean, I'll give it a second. I'd rather not see pictures, but sometimes jogs our memory of who's available. Let's do that. Okay, I'll only read the players that are still available to claim in this one. Iverson, Roger Clemens, Kaprizov and Neighbors, Jerome Bettis, Anthony Richardson, Cal Ripken Jr. There's Malik Neighbors, gone, so 2 left. Timu Solani, Romeo Dobbs, Adrian Dantley, Pete Rose and Lawrence Taylor, Dame Lillard, Tony Kukoc, Jamal Murray, and Nick Chubb. Pat LaFontaine, Kirby Doc, Keller and Bosch. Save myself. Dawkins and Dion. Overs. Trying to think who overs. Iverson. I was barely going to say that. Iverson, gotcha. Okay, 1 left. Newton and Joe Carter. Garrett Wilson. Kachuk already hit. Ottinger still there. Jim Rice. Archie Manning hit. Those are both claimed. Frank Thomas. Altuve and Alexander. Rod Brindamore. He was in that video I watched in the All-Star game. Nathan McKinnon, Shane Doan. Mike Schmidt. Rasheed Wallace. Aiden Hutchinson, Carter Verhage. You're good. You're good, Scott. Jack Hughes and Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry. Ronaldinho and Steven Adams. Ronnie Lott and Max Crosby. Jalen Williams and Sebastian Aho. That's it. Okay, let's go back. Malik Neighbors is number 18 for Cade. And then we've got Iverson and Lott to close this. Thank you, Scott. 19 is Allen Iverson. 20 is Ronnie Lott for Scott. I'll buy Aho up for sale. Okay. We'll see who gets them. A few randoms up for sale. If anybody wants to jump in, this is your last chance. About 30 seconds left on that. Nobody's claimed any yet, but you can. Whoops. But you can claim a solo for $10. You just don't know who it's going to be till it's assigned to you. Or you can wait and see if anyone's got someone up that you like to buy. We will have 2 solos available for $10 on the final 2 names on the random. Don't see anybody snatching up randoms. I think we only had 4 for sale this time, but no one jumping at them. So let's do this. Let's get rolling. Tab. Let's run our randoms, and then those that were wanting to sell, if you still want to sell players, let me know, and anybody else can sell or trade too. 7 times. The last 2 will be available for $10 a piece. You just have to be the first to claim them in the chat. You have to claim them by name, and you can only say 1 at a time. Dustin, you want a random? Perfect. So you have, I'll highlight when I get back there, but you got Todd's first random for $10. So Todd, you're selling your first random. Not quite assigned yet. 4. Thank you, Dustin. Good luck to you. 5, 6, and 7. Our solos are Ronaldinho and Aiden Hutchinson. Solos are those 2. Okay, I've got Les on Ronaldinho and Greg on Hutch. And then Dustin, you bought Jeff's first random. Not Jeff. Who was it? Todd. Sorry. Good grief. I'm like, Jeff wasn't even at the top. Todd was selling a random. Todd, on your Ovechkin spot, you sold your first spot, which is Mike Schmidt. And that's going to Dustin. Sorry about that. I was saying the wrong name, the wrong spot. Totally Jeff's down here. Okay. See if anybody has any discounts, and then you guys can start trading, selling if you want to. I'll read them when I get to them, and then we'll roll with the 2-boxer. Bill B. I have Josh Allen, Garrett Wilson, and Jalen Williams. Todd, you have Ovechkin and Sean Alexander. You sold Dustin the Mike Schmidt Phillies Majestic. Brady, John Stockton, Jamal Murray, Carter Verhaeghe. Larry, you have Patrice Bergeron, Nick Chubb, and Rasheed Wallace. Les, you have Caleb Williams, Lawrence Taylor, Adrian Dantley. Mark, Marino, Dion, and McKinnon. Jake, Chipper Jones, Shane Doan, and Steven Adams. Obi, you have Palomalu Richardson and Kirill Kaprizov. Cade, you have C.J. Stroud, Cam Newton, Jake Ottinger. Bill S., Nolan Ryan, Sebastian Aho, and Clayton Keller. Greg, Bobrovsky, Pat LaFontaine, Tony Kukoc. Jeff, McCaffrey, Crosby, and Thomas, Frank Thomas. Shannon, you have McCarthy, Dame, and Jim Rice. Jake, you have Julio Jones, Cal Ripken Jr., and Kirby Doc. Brady, you have Patrick Ewing, Pete Rose, and Jose Altuve. Ray, you have Jefferson, Dawkins, and Dobbs. That's a $3 off spot. So if you've already paid, you got a credit. If you haven't, -3 from that. Bill, Dwayne Wade, Roger Clemens, and Jerome Bettis. Cade, you have Malik Neighbors, Rod Brindamore, Timu Solani. Scott, Allen Iverson, Joe Carter, Terry McLaurin, and Ronnie Lott, Chris Bosch, Jack Hughes. Les, you had Ronaldinho. Greg, you had Aiden Hutchinson. Okay, let's see what we got here. Hutch, Ronald, Anthony Richardson, and Kirill Kaprizov up for sale by cap. Nick is by for 10. Thanks, good luck. Dantley and Taylor are up for sale. Adrian Dantley and Lawrence Taylor are up for sale for $10. I'll buy Aho or Brindamore. That's right. Where did Aho go? Sebastian Aho. Bill S. has Sebastian Aho. Rod Brindamore went to Cade. If either of you guys want to sell, Lindsay or Bill, let me know. All by LT, says Scorching. Okay, Lawrence Taylor going to Scorching. From Les. Got it there. A little more manageable tonight on me reading these guys. Sold. Thank you. Good luck. I'll give it a second here just in case anybody else wants to sell by. I'm going to grab a water. Bill's like, quit asking me. You already know I'm not going to sell my randoms. I'll always read it. But I, too, have a hard time selling my randoms. Get some water in me. Ooh, that's cold. Nothing better than a cold fridge. Okay, that was quick, guys. I think we're pretty. Who else was left? Adrian Dantley, Jazz jersey, still out there. I don't know if anybody else. And Anthony Richardson. Richardson, Dantley, both up for sale still for $10. And everything else is sticking where it's at. Any big guys left? Yep, we're going to do a 2-boxer next. Right after this will be our last item of the night. So 2 more full size to end the night. Okay, I think we're sticking where we're at. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully we get something cool here. I didn't miss anything, did I? I don't believe so. Okay. Close that. Let's get our rose gold cage. We'll add in 4 jerseys tomorrow. Trying to think. And then we'll post a 3-box tomorrow to go throughout the weekend. Probably have a credit game tomorrow. You can guess my golf score, whether it be good or crappy. Might make it a little different, though. You guys are starting to catch on to my shooting range. So I might make it a little more challenging. We'll see. Okay, let's shake this up. Or I'll just play bad and make it more challenging like that, huh? 2 numbers. 1, 2. Your average 80 foot. No, that was my bad round, and I didn't have you guys guess, but I should have. So then you guys don't think I just only have you guess when I play good. My best rounds this year have been 74, 75. I've shot a few 78s, a few 80s, 81s, and then I had an 85 or an 86 last. It was at a hard course with 30-mile-an-hour winds. So I'm pretending like that was the reason, but I also just was not playing good. And we were playing with the biggest D-bag. I can't play with people that are. Ugh, some people drive me nuts. Anyways, don't be a D-bag when you golf. Just have fun. 69. So yeah, I could do something a little different, something different like that instead of the score. Maybe I'll do the score as the tiebreaker and something other than that as the challenge. That's a good idea, Greg. 69. And 125, 125. I'm trying to think. I'll think of something. I'm not playing until like noon, so I'll be a little slow on updating the post, but not. I mean, I'll like them and stuff. Won't be like slow, but I'll be a little slow. Okay. Number of putts can be deceiving, but that's harder to guess. Who says I'm knocking them to like a foot or 30 feet away? You know. I'll take a long 2-putt all day if I can get it. 69, 125. 69, 125. 69, 125. $69, 125, $69, 125. I play golf, but it's like a pitch and putt. Longest is 90 yards. Is it like a full course like that? I'd love to play that just for fun. I don't ever really play like par 3 courses because I like hitting it far. I should, though. It'd be nice to like hone in on your game. But pitch and putt, is it one of those ones that's like more overgrown? I've seen like videos of stuff like that where it's like not like a real putting green when you get on the pitch and putt on the putt side. Shortest is like 45 yards. Yeah. I enjoy just straight up 18 holes. I can't play 9 anymore either. That's fun though. That's cool. 69, 125, 69, 125. Okay. Well, let's roll, everyone. Good luck. AFC West was a hit for you guys, right? Did I already count that one? No? Is it tied? AFC North and AFC. Yeah, you got 3 there, right? 3, 3, 2, 1. You guys are tied for the lead, I think. I just got interesting. I thought you guys were losing still by a couple. Wasn't paying attention. Rashee Rice caught me off guard. I didn't keep track of that one. Okay, here we go. I can't. Oh, let's see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I know who it is. We've got an NBA jersey. This guy was probably one of the lower names in the series just because everyone's trying to trade. It was cool because you never see him. It's a fun hit. NBA jersey here. This is big old Steven Adams. He's a guy that you'd love to have on your team. Houston Rockets. Not claimed, I know that, but I don't know who had him. I'm looking now. Steven Adams, Rockets, Nike going to Jake. Jake F on your Chipper Jones claim. Nice hit, Jake. Going NBA here. Steve Adams. Nike Rockets. It's a good looking jersey. There's your tag down there. Nike as well, size 48. It is. Jake, congrats. Steven Adams. New team. Well, I don't. Is he still in Houston? I don't think he is. Well, he might be. Where's Steve Adams right now? Is he with Houston? I always think Oklahoma City for him. Obviously, that was a long time ago. But is Adams still with Houston, guys? I turn my NBA brain off, especially for a little more obscure guys. Nice hit, Jake. $125. Let me copy this over. Out of Memphis. He was in Memphis too. Oklahoma City, Memphis, Houston. I don't know if he's been somewhere else. Get his 2 boxers typed in here. There it is for the next one. Okay. Think I know who this is. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know that I have more than one green jersey, unless I'm just forgetting one. I think we're pulling the goalie here. We are so close to making it to the final dance for the Dallas Stars. I've got a couple of his jerseys in my collection. I like him a lot. This is Kojo or Koho. I don't know how you say it. I always say Kojo. Might be Koho now that I think about it. Jake Ottinger, Kojo certified. This is an Adidas. It's covered. Let's pull this out. Beautiful jersey here. Nice stitching. Jake Ottinger. Dallas Stars classic home jersey here. Victory green Adidas Pro. Beauty. Basketball and hockey. I think that's... No, we had hockey and football on Monday, not basketball. Victory here. White strap. Jake Ottinger. 2 randoms. I'd like to see at least one claim hit, but it didn't happen this time. Congrats, winners. Sorry, did not hit on this one. I need to see who hit that, though. Saying congrats, I haven't even told them who it was. Jake is Cade. Cade and Lindsay. I can already see the stare that Brady's giving you to the side of your head right now. Lots of luck for you tonight. Not so much on the other side. Sorry and congrats. Lindsay, Cade, congrats. Jake Ottinger, and then Steven Adams. Let's finish with a 2-box for Big Al's tonight. See if we can get something fun in the night. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm yawning too much. You guys remember, I used to start at 8 p.m. my time and go till 10, and I was up till 1 or 2 finishing. So I moved it up an hour, so I get done about midnight now. If I can make it in bed before midnight on stream nights, I call it a plus. Like I'm a schoolboy. Ah! Oh, I thought I just ended the stream. Sheesh. Then I start making mistakes. Your screen, I will too. Let's do top chat, live chat. Okay, everything on time. We've got Indy with a random up for Jonathan. We've got Dallas with a random up for Nick. Kansas City for Greg. Buffalo with a random up for Bill. So there'll be some randoms up. If anybody wants to jump in for $20, you can do so. There will be a few to claim. San Francisco for Brady, spot 5. Colts are gonzo. San Francisco's gone. Sorry, guys. Pittsburgh, spot 6 for Steve. Spot 7 is Dustin with Denver. Spot 8, Kansas City's gone. Spot 8, Cincy for Brant. Houston is spot 9 for Greg. Nick just a second behind on Houston. Spot 10 is Green Bay for Bill. Dallas is gone, Ray. Sorry. Kansas City's gone. Buffalo's gone. Indy's gone. Next one I see Las Vegas with a random up is spot 11, maybe? 11 spots? Yeah. Atlanta for Mark. Uh, 13 is Cade with Minnesota. Let me know if I'm missing anything, guys. I'm kind of, my brain's skipping all over here. 14 is Detroit for Greg. Is Washington for David H. 16 is Baltimore for Bill S. And that closes us. Besides the randoms, let's make sure that's 16. So everything after that Baltimore claim is just a little behind. Chargers, Browns, Chargers, everything else. Let's look at randoms here. So first random I see bot is Brian. Elliot's grabbing a random for Nick. Scorching's going to buy a random. And then Joseph's buying the last random for now. Zach's looking to buy a random, Nick's looking to buy 2, and David's looking to buy 1. So there's 4 spots looking. If anybody wants to sell, There are 4 buyers, 4 spot buyers, 3 buyers, 4 spots. If not, we're full on this. I'll give it a second just to see. If you get done soon, you could come on over for the fireworks. What the freak? These little brats are lighting fireworks off in the circle behind me without me. Okay, sorry. I'll give up my random. Okay, Mark's going to sell one. Just watched a video of my son shooting a... Okay, who was the next one up? Was it Zach? Zach B, gotcha. And then Nick's looking for 2. David's looking for 1. I don't know if we're going to have any more up. So 30 seconds here, and then we'll roll. Last one of the night, guys. That's hilarious. Okay, let's get rolling. These are funny videos. Thanks for joining, guys. Let me get that music back on before I go crazy. Okay, final 2 boxes of the night. We will do some listings tomorrow for jerseys and Fire Factory, but that's it for the weekend for the most part. We'll do starters on Saturday, but that's not till Saturday. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I may try to fit in a mini helmet winner's choice, the bigger name ones, or a Ovechkin this weekend since I forgot to do it last week. But I always say that and I never do it, so we'll see. Chicago to New England. Okay, let me read these off. If you are looking to sell or trade at this point, I'll give you a second to do that as well. Jonathan R., you have Indy. You sold your random to Brian. That's Chicago. Nick, you have Dallas. You sold the Chargers to Elliot. Greg, you have Kansas City, Tennessee. Bill B., you have Buffalo, and you sold Scorching the Jets. Brady, you have San Francisco, Cleveland. Steve, Pittsburgh, and the Rams. Dustin, Denver, and Arizona. Brant, you have Cincy and Seattle. Greg, Houston, Miami. Bill S., Green Bay, Philadelphia. Bill B., you have Vegas. You sold Joseph, Carolina. Mark, you have Atlanta. You sold Zach, the Giants. Cade, you have Minnesota and Jacksonville. Greg, Detroit, Tampa. David H., Washington, New Orleans. And Bill S., Baltimore, New England. We are full. Yeah, no thanks. Okay, let's close. Let's get the cage back up. Anyone doing anything fun for the 4th? That's not tomorrow, right? No, today's the 2nd. It's on Friday. I don't think my family's going anywhere without me now. They were going to go down to another little vacation with the in-laws, but I think they're staying home. So we might be going to a Salt Lake Bees game, something fun, or I don't know, something fun on the 4th. Let's get 2 numbers here. 2 boxes. 1, 2. First number, 3636. Make sure you're... I know, they're doing it in the circle behind me. Make sure you light off fireworks to clear you out with water before going to bed. Bill had a scary incident this last week. Very fortunate. They freaked me out, man. You guys know my dad was a firefighter, so I've always been very cautious with that. But everyone else seems to not be, and you're lame if you tell them to be cautious. So I just kind of do my own thing. 41, 36. I put the 2 jersey numbers in that pile. I'll have to find them after. They will not need to go to the same box. 36 and 41. Let me grab them, guys. I can hear him out there launching those things off. Good grief. Whisker biscuits. Back up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. I love those shirts they make. Whistling bungholes. Oh, that show is so funny, man. Thinks he has a bomb on his back and it's a septic tank. Well, it ain't about what you like, it's about the consumer. Oh, man. You mean to tell me you don't have any whistling bungholes, whisker biscuit spleen splitters? Oh, my gosh. Okay, 36-41, 36-41. I'm slowing down, guys. Sorry. We're at an hour 59. We're going to be a little over it. Did we, are we still tied? No NFL, so are we still tied? Husker do's, Husker don'ts. That's so funny. I think we're still tied. So you guys gotta, if you tie here, we bring the Herbert back. If you win, someone wins the Ray Lewis tonight. If you don't, then we'll just try for the Ray Lewis again. 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're still tied. Box 36, Series 33. 4-pointer. We got 4 points coming out here. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, like I always say. I really appreciate it. Ooh, I like this one. I do. Hoping this is extra, but it probably goes to this helmet. 3, 2, 1. We've got our first lunar of the night. Yeah, we've had one eclipse and one lunar. The other night we had a ton of eclipses. The lunar eclipse, that is not extra. It goes to this helmet. I was hoping for an extra. San Francisco 49ers. That is who I thought it was. And we let him off the hook. San Francisco. Brady. See, I said something, and then I switched the luck. I said that you were looking a hole into their head there. San Francisco, lunar, going to Brady. Brady, let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. Not a name we see too often. I know everyone's thinking big name. We're looking for Joe or Jerry or Steve. Terrell Owens is an expensive get. T.O. That's my quarterback. JSA, do you guys remember when T.O. had his own like sitcom show? Not sitcom, his own reality show on MTV or something? They'd like follow him around and talk about his diet and whatever he was doing. Am I making that up or was that a thing? Terrell Owens going to Brady. Congrats, Brady. Nice hit. That's my teammate. That's my quarterback. What? Who was he talking about when he said that's my quarterback? Was he talking about Tony Romo? Him and Chad Johnson? Now Chad Johnson does breaks with people on TikTok. It bugs me. That's a 4-pointer too. Let's get you your points here. Did I say 4 or 5? 4. Was he talking about Tony Romo when he said that's my quarterback? Obviously, when he was with the Cowboys. Tony with Jessica Simpson on vacation. Yeah. Nice hit, Brady. Congrats. And you got 4 Wonka points, too. Our 3rd Wonka point box tonight. So we hit our average. Should be getting 3 every 9 we open. Should be 1 every 3 we open. The TO show on VH1. Yeah. I watched some episodes of that. Okay, congrats, San Fran, and that is not helpful for you guys. I don't know if it hurts you though. Does it hurt you? NFC West. It doesn't. Oh no, I'm on the wrong day. What the freak did I just do? I lost the tab. Where's my? Oh, it got scrolled all the way down there. Hold on, Louise. NFC West. That doesn't hurt you. 3-3-2-2. So you could either lose here, tie here, or win here. Anything can happen still. 41. Series 33. 0 Wonka. Lose, win, tie. It's all still a chance. Oh, this is going to make it interesting. Red box. Is it college, or do I just have it in a red box? We may be ending with college. We may not. We are. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stanford. It is college. Luck's a great guess. There's a few people that you can get on Stanford. Zero Wonka. Since you guys are all guessing, I'm just going to turn around so we don't sit here and wonder. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Jonathan knew it was Jim Plunkett. Although we have had Elway, we have had CMC on Stanford in the past. I don't think I've ever had a luck helmet on Stanford, but that would be fun. Good old, reliable Jim Plunkett. Schwartz certified on this one. Number 16 is the inscription. Schwartz certified. Going to Las Vegas, right? I passed, but I'm 1,000% sure that's Las Vegas. New England 5 years, San Francisco for 2, and Las Vegas, Oakland for 9. Vegas hitting there. Who had Vegas? Vegas was claimed by Bill B. And he said, nice. Been hoping for Plunkett or Bo. Plunkett on Stanford's cool. Haven't had him on Stanford in a while. Down to 3. Ooh, I know you guys hate it when a team gets eliminated by a college helmet, too. And that's AFC West. Hey! At the buzzer. You guys won. I love it. Yahoo for you guys. Okay, that means we're doing the freebie. We're not quite done yet. We'll do a recap after we do the freebie. You guys have now won the Ray Lewis Lunar Mini Helmet. This will go to someone for free. what we're going to do here is you're going to watch me for about a minute and a half. People that joined into stuff, and those are all the entries we have. So just hang tight here. Mark Craig Dell. I'm going to have to put Mark Mon, just so we know. Because the other Mark M is McGuire on those ones. Didn't he play for other teams? He did. So that's why I was reading those off. He played for New England for 6 years or 5 years. He played for the Niners for 2 years. And he played for Oakland, Los Angeles Raiders for 9 years. This goes to, when it's a college helmet, it goes to games played, length of time there. And he was in Las Vegas for twice the amount of time he was anywhere else. So we got to have a tiebreaker, and it always goes to games played. 4 people left is all? Wow. With 3 teams. But he did play for 2 other teams. That's correct. I could try to mess that up, so I was looking back over there. We've got Brad with a full spot and Brad with a full spot. Minute and a half's almost up. We're getting there. We are getting there. Dustin Nick Scorching. Okay, everyone that got in, you get an entry per spot you claim. So some of you have a bunch of spots, some of you have 1. It only takes 1 to win. I'm going to guess 197. Ooh, that was close. 195. Okay, let's put all these in here. Let's see who wins free mini helmet from me to you. 7 times on the random should be 195. There it is. 6 more times. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our winner is Dylan. Dylan was only in the NHL jersey break too. Dylan winning the Ray Lewis Mini. Okay, I don't know if I doubt he's still here. I think he took off after hockey, but maybe he's here. Congrats, Dylan. 7 times. Let's do a quick recap too, guys. Thanks again for hanging out. Need to stop sharing. Okay, third-party stuff. We had from Radkey, we had Rashee Rice, Authentic, and Matthew Golden on the slate. Love both those. Like Golden a little more. Shouldn't say that, but I'm Packer dependent. We had Tuelo Teravainen. Finally see him. I've been waiting to see one of those on the nice red classic jersey too. We had Francisco Alvarez on the baseball jersey. We had Jason Kidd on a silver ball. And the rest was Big Al stuff. We had Jake Ottinger and Steven Adams on the jerseys. Our full sizes were Jim Plunkett, Terrell Owens, Julio Jones, Troy Polamalu, Brandon Marshall, Breece Hall, Fred Taylor, Drew Brees, Danny Amendola. I love all those. Great hits tonight. Freebie also is a Ray Lewis Mini that's going there. Look tomorrow for our Thursday listings that'll go this weekend. We'll try to break them on Saturday or Friday if we get them filled up quicker, I should say. If not, Saturday's great. And we'll see you then. So tomorrow, jerseys and Fire Factory. Anyways, if anything's staying here tonight, please let me know soon. I'm going to get this all shipped out in the morning before golf. So please let me know. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great 4th coming up here and a great weekend. And we'll see you next time.